Yung question ko kasi regarding campaign spending. So, since Comelec decided on it, I would like to understand how will you get the money to campaign?
Yeah. Uh, First thing that I was clarifying earlier, you don't need a lot of money to campaign. I think the requirement of hundreds of millions of pesos is bloated. I think my own estimate is that maybe what 30 million at most, because in the end the money will come really in effect in the form of volunteers who are going to go volunteer and going to be inspired, and they will provide the support. The volunteer time is worth millions of pesos. If we started to pay these people who are volunteering, like her, whose salary is very expensive because she's a business executive, so you know what I'm saying. So it will add up to millions. So we, what we believe rather is that if you get the message out properly across in the internet and in the media, then people get inspired. They're going to volunteer, and then when they volunteer, they're going to donate their time, donate money and time in the process. So we're not so worried about having the money in the beginning, like most do. They want to have. They call it the war chest. Using all that.
So right now, how many percent are from donations?
Ngayon, I think mga pampalang 20% siguro or less.
And then,
The rest is mine. I'm spending my own money. I have a limit of 2 million of my own personal funds of spending. Beyond that, I won't spend because that defeats my own notion of new politics. My concept of new politics, which was also being asked earlier, 2 million pesos, yes. Pesos. And then,
Kasi baka euro or dollars.
pesos. Si Usan si Juan. Pera ni Juan. I believe that if I start spending more than 2 million, that means to say people are not attracted to me. To the extent that they will volunteer, that they will donate, and so on.
what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How do you earn money? What kind of
Before the
business do you
election,
have?
before now?
Yeah.
Now I earn zero money. All my money is going out. But before I was a global consultant on integral sustainable development. So that's how I made my money. So
And then-
I basically have been a consultant all my life.
So you're
So I
earning
never
from...
really had a job.
I see.
Ordinary job.
But right now you stopped being a consultant and just concentrated on campaigning.
Yeah, I've actually resigned in some of my positions sa civil society to focus on the campaign. So now I have zero earnings aside maybe from an interest in a time deposit in a bank, which is getting depleted fast.
Okay.
But I'm not, I'm not worried about it because in the end I've set my limit, and I really believe that people today are awake, are wanting something new, and they will come. And this is the other thing in new politics. You do not count what you have in the beginning as support. This is how a lot of traditional presidential candidates got off the boat. I know this from direct personal experience with them. They said, "My God, this is so expensive, blah blah blah," and they got frightened.
Will you have any way for people who love you to donate? Is there a way?
Yes.
Is there on your website?
Yes, www.nicanorperlas.com. There is a portal for PayPal.
Bank deposit yun? Or
Yeah,
Peso also, peso.
PayPal.
Peso
Yeah.
na, I think.
Peso meron na din.
I think
There's a bank account.
there's a bank account you can deposit.
Because some people like to donate them.
Yeah, it'll be great. And I think for Blogwatch, maybe a message for Blogwatch.
Yes.
This is for all of you from Blogwatch. I just really want to encourage your continued coverage of all the presidential candidates. It's really important that people be given conscious, clear choice to actually discern who's the best candidate for this country. And above all, I really think presidential candidates have the moral responsibility to the Filipino people and to the voters to lay out their vision for this country, not in general terms, in concrete terms, and to actually establish that in fact they have a track record to actually carry out that vision. And that they're not going to be surrounded in their parties by people with very different kinds of track records. I think this has to be all investigated because this is the whole importance to make this the most conscious, the most reflective, the most mature elections that we've ever had in the history of this country. That's my message to
That's why we
Blood
set
Watch.
up Blood Watch.
That's great.
Thank you.
See you again. Thank you.